All right, folks, welcome. What this playground is about is, and you really need to kind of go through and read this, is kind of creating responses based on a question. All right. So when we run our code here, all right, your response to how are you, I said how you are, and oh, never mind, are going to be all the same. Sorry, what was that? Okay. So if we look up here, you're going to get that answer 3 times. Sorry, what was that? Because any response to a question of a string, so it doesn't matter if it says how old you are, I said, how are you, oh, never mind. The answer is always going to be returned as sorry, what was that? Okay. So this is going to be kind of the beginning. You've created a generalized response here. So moving on to the next page. So you have first word. So in this exercise, you'll make a function that gives different directions depending on the first word of the question. The has prefix parentheses method tests if a string begins with another string. So run your code. All right. Now, obviously, if you're doing this on the computer, this is going to look a little different. All right. This concept's still the same. Okay. So Swift.programming has prefix Swift, okay? And the answer is true because the first thing, the prefix of the string is Swift. Now, Swift programming has prefix programming is false because the prefix is Swift, okay? So what this basically can do is it kind of can set you up and allow you to kind of set a response to a specific prefix, okay? So let's look at the exercise. Amend the function and tests below to respond to different first words. How about adding answers for who, what, where, why, and how questions? Okay, so we're just going to do the ones that are available. We have the why, and you're going to say hello there. It's going to say why hello there, okay? So let's look at the response. The response to where should I go on a holiday? To the north. And in response to the question, what is a capital? That really depends. All we're going to do is we're just going to do one, okay? We're just going to do one response. Now this is going to be tricky. So I'm going to bring this thing up and do this way. Return it down, all right? And I am going to set up the next one, and this is going to be another else if. And we're just going to set a response to what? So if else if question that has prefix, and we're going to do what? Okay, and then we need to set up our brackets. There we go. And return a new response. And it can be whatever you want. I gotta spell it right. Man, I can't type. I don't know. What is it? Question mark. Run my code. Now notice that response should change. I don't know. What is it? All right. So you can kind of set. So you can kind of set any prefix that you want. It doesn't have to just be one word if you wanted to do 3 words. And I think that's going to be shown on the next page, but let's just see. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with cases. So this is uppercase, lowercase. So notice when we run our code here, let question equal where are the cookies? Let lower question equal question dot lowercase. So notice question here is where are the cookies. Notice here, now that we've done equals question dot lowercase, so now it's lowercase where are the cookies. And then lower question has dot prefix where, and notice that it's true. So notice that we used the lower question. If we just used question here, it would say false, okay? So down here, when we run our code, it's saying hello, and the answer we're getting is that really depends, okay? We want it to say why hello there. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and fix it with a lower question equals question dot lowercase right here and changed question to something different, okay? So give that a shot, and then I'll see you on the next page. Special questions. I want you guys to go ahead and fix this, okay? Why is this not working, okay? Why is, when we run our code, why aren't we getting the exact where are the cookies in the cookie jar? Instead, we're getting to the north. I want you guys to go ahead and fix that. Think about the way code is run from the top to the bottom, okay? See if you can get it. Okay, go through this page. I'm gonna skip this. You gotta do a little bit on your own. And then finally, putting it all together. So what you need to do is you need to kind of create a version of what you just learned and have each of these show responses to become what each of these answers should be. So you need to go back and kind of look at everything that you did, all right, and use your if statements and kind of create your own responses. So when it comes across hello there, both uppercase and lowercase, the answer should be why hello there. These answers should print to the north, so where should I go on the holiday and where can I find the North Pole? This answer should be in the cookie jar. And then any other question can have answers that you'd like. So you can make new rules or conditions, so different questions have different answers. Below are some example questions for you to test the final part. You can add or change the test questions if you like. So this is what you are making right now, and you need to add 3 additional responses. Now, you can be specific about can I have a cookie? Or you can be less specific and use the can part, like can or can I. Okay, so you should create responses, whether they're specific responses or more of a general with the prefix. You can do kind of whatever you want, all right? So when you're done, you are going to have a fully functioning creation. So I will just kind of go through and do the first one with you guys. Not to kind of leave you hanging. If you get this and you understand what I'm talking about here, you're done with the video, okay? If you want a little bit more help, let's just kind of do the first one together. So, first one is we're going to use our if statement. So if question, all right? And we need to make sure it takes whatever it says, capital H, lowercase h, it takes the question. So if question dot lowercase, all right, so got to remember how this works, equals, and then we are going, undo, that was for highlighting everything, that was kind of rude. And we are going to do, if question dot lowercase equals hello there, okay, then it's going to return and we're going to do exactly like it says, why hello there. Okay, boom. Now going to work. Now what we should have is, let's just give ourselves a little bit of space, but we should have an else, and we should have it, we gotta be true to our cause, and we're gonna create just a whatever other response that if it doesn't understand the question. So let's do, I have no idea what you are talking about. All right, so run your code and notice that both of these, why hello there, they work. And then all the rest of them should have, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I am just going to show you one more thing, and this is just to get a little bit more specific. So I am going to focus on the first question, can I have a cookie? Okay. Now if, question, now you totally don't have to do it this way. Question dot lowercase, and you should probably be doing this for all of them, the dot lowercase. But then you can do dot has prefix, and the prefix can be can, all right? Make sure you add your brackets. And we're gonna return the famous, I don't know, can you? I don't know how you guys do that so easily. Question mark. Run my code. All right. So both these, I don't know, can you? I don't know, can you? So notice, I did 2 of these. Notice that the one that has to have the words inside goes last. Okay? Put it all together. Create your own responses. You should have 3 that are unique. And then just take a picture. You're gonna have to take multiple screenshots. You got to pop out. Let me see that it just works. I don't want to have to interpret. Let's just make my life as easy as it is. I'm making your life by doing part of this stuff on the video for you. All right, guys, have a good one, and I will have the final project up for you guys tomorrow.